Touchdown. Touchdown.
Hi guys, thank you for joining us again on another episode of Music and Marriage. My name is Nikita. I am your host and this is my co-host.
I'm Black Red Square. Top of the morning, evening, noon, or night. Wherever you are in the world and you're viewing the podcast right now, blessed love. Rastafari.
Yes, give thanks for joining us once again. We thank you for your viewership. Before we get into the show, before we do anything, I'm going to need y'all to go and subscribe. Please go down to the link in the bio or the little bell and get your notification alerts.
Yes, like,
subscribe, share, comment. Please make sure you guys be sure to do that.
Very important.
Yes.
You know what I mean? The like button, very important. See? So once you click and this video come up, just click like. You know what I mean?
Share
Even if you don't like it, click dislike. But
you won't like it.
That.
You won't like it.
Yeah. Click something. Subscribe. You know what I mean? Very important. Podcasts are grow. And we want you to keep growing with us. You know what I mean?
Yes.
So once you're new here, just click like, click subscribe, get with the program. Yes.
Yeah, so what's going on? How you been?
Yo, let me tell you, man. Last night was kind of like the calm after the storm, you know? We had a storm last night. Yesterday, the whole day, actually. And, you know, that type of vibe there. You know, rainy days. And you know what that call for some time.
What that call for?
Me like call it cuddle up. Some say cuddle up. Some say wrap up. We call it cuddle up.
Cuddle up season.
Yeah.
Yeah, you're a fool.
So it was that type of day yesterday, you know what I mean?
Netflix and chill kind of day, that's what I call it.
Yeah, for the Americans. Netflix and chill.
The Americans.
You know what I mean? Yeah. It was that kind of day yesterday. I posted on my WhatsApp, I think. You know, she said, breeze did blow hard, rain did fall hard. Tropical storm Grace.
She came and did the damn thing.
She do her thing and she gone by her morning.
Yes.
You know
and we're happy to see her go.
One night stand.
Yeah, it was good while it lasted.
Yeah. You know, so
back to sunshine once again.
Definitely. And I definitely also wanna send condolences to the people over there in Haiti.
Oh yes.
Devastating earthquake.
7.2 magnitude or 7.5, I think.
We
magnitude.
felt it here in Jamaica as well, but it was like tremors, you know. We personally didn't feel it,
anything.
But people over the island, you know, say that they felt it. And right now, I think it's the figures are close to 1,400 dead.
Death toll, yeah.
Over there in Haiti. And I just want to send condolences.
Our prayers goes out to all the people in Haiti who are affected, who have family members who are still residing in Haiti, you know.
Yeah.
Hopefully we can be able to do something on our Jamaica front to help them out, you know, as far
I think
as
the government usually send
like
assistance
relief
and relief.
Okay.
And you don't know. Yeah, anything what we can do, we'll definitely do here personally.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? But
Haiti is our brother country, sister country,
definitely,
you know.
Definitely.
So we definitely, especially the ones, my special Haitian friends in Florida. Y'all know yourselves, big up yourself.
Yeah, man, for real. You know, condolences to.
Yes, definitely.
The whole family and friends, you know.
Yeah. Shout out to all the Haitians out there. Yes, our prayers are with you guys. It's devastating to see all the tragedies that are, you know, going on over there and all around the world, you can say, with Afghanistan jumping on the U.S. Air Force jet, and it's just a mess.
Crazy over there too. Yeah.
Taliban's are taking over, like it's
but
just.
You know the thing with Haiti though, before we move on from it, right? I think the last earthquake, 2010, them said.
Yeah, a couple of years ago, yeah.
200,000 people
died. Yeah.
Like in an earthquake, man.
Because the structure, from what I've seen, the structure of their buildings are not too firm. It's not solid. Like there's no. You see how Jamaica have the steel and all these other things. It just look like it's brick that they have.
200,000 people.
Maybe I'm wrong, but that's how it looks. Mm-hmm.
That was not as strong as this one, but apparently this one, the epicenter was not in the city,
like Port-au-Prince area.
It wasn't in the most populated area, so that's why it's only 1,400. But 1,400 is still
a lot. Yeah.
A whole heap of people in an earthquake.
Imagine 200,000 or 20,000 or something like that. Those numbers are real crazy.
200,000 in 2010. That I find that like unbelievable, man.
Yeah.
You know. So
it's sad.
Yeah, I don't know what's going on over there in Haiti, but y'all need to, you know,
the structure of the building.
Pay attention to what's going on. Yeah, you know, these things keep happening for a reason, and if you know, say in a earthquake prone area,
you gotta build a structure much more firmer.
You build the thing, them, you know, but again, it all comes down to maybe the economics and maybe they don't have
and the funds to do certain things, so we got to put that in play too.
You have to think about that, but
it's sad.
Sad man. Sad vibes, you know what I mean? Big up to all the Haitians, them, you know, don't you? We not support the podcast because you know they're on the list of people that's been listening.
We getting views out in Haiti like nothing, so definitely big up to y'all, all of our listeners out there in Haiti.
Yeah, man.
We're here with you guys.
And our Haitian listeners overseas in America, big up on us.
Our prayers are with you guys. You know, hopefully it will be a speedy recovery. You guys can try to get things back on, you know. And then they just had the president or the prime minister assassinated a couple months. So it's just like a back-to-back hit for Haiti. Like the Haitian citizens, like it's crazy.
It's horrible.
Yeah. Let's talk about Jamaican citizens now. Jamaican citizens, how we're suffering from these price hikes. These like bread a couple years ago was $1.50. Now it's $4.10. Like prosperity.
All right.
What's going on?
You know, when we see to yesterday, I saw that the people that put out that figure, right? I think I'm not
NCB. I think it was
NCB. I'm not sure.
I think it was
because
NCB.
sometimes you know you can't follow these internet things. They'll say one thing and then
the logos and all these things and
But if it was NCB, I saw that they also put out a response to the figure, saying that you know something about misquotations and
somebody drip them up.
Somebody
drip them up.
Somebody tackle them. And then you know kind of started to backtrack on.
What they posted.
So you don't know. It's the way how the place I run right now.
Crazy.
It feels as if we are moving away from democracy.
Yeah.
You know, it feels as if that's what is happening right now. We're moving away from democracy. The so-called oligarchs and the plutocrats. Those are the people that are making the decisions and silencing people that dare to step out of
what they want you to say.
Step
out of the program. Because you're being programmed, and if you step out of that, you know what I'm saying, they got to reboot the system. So when them drip up NCB that idea and say, hey, what y'all do? That's rebooting the system right there.
And NCB is a big bank.
Okay.
For those who don't know.
So for you to retract
major
something
bank
like that
here in Jamaica. One of the biggest banks. So, you know, we have to really pay attention to what's really happening here.
Yeah, man.
You know, there is no one that is above reproach, where these plutocrats and autocrats and whatever else you want to call them are concerned. We don't have oligarchs here, but we have plutocrats and autocrats. Yeah, so Jamaica going with a bag of things, but we talk about that in another podcast, because that podcast,
we don't really want to get too political and all these things.
We don't want to get too deep in we're about politics. We don't want to support politics. So we don't really want to get too deep in a political vibration right now.
Facts.
But maybe in the future, you know, I mean, we might have one of them political analysts there.
Yeah, if we have someone on the show to discuss it, but out the box, we ain't gonna be just sitting here talking about. I ain't CNN. I'm good. We leave that to them people. We leave that to the blogs. All these other peoples. So
Mm-hmm.
Topic of the day.
Topic of the day. Topic of the day. What you want to talk about today?
There was something that I saw that brought this topic in mind. There was a lady that was engaged for 15 years.
Mm-hmm. Wow.
And yeah. And she's been asked like every day, like, when is the wedding day? She said she's getting tired of people asking her that question, like, when is the wedding day? But I feel like it's appropriate for someone to ask you a question like that. If you're telling me that you're getting married, I'm expecting within 1 to 5 years for most people.
1 to 5 years.
That's what I'm expecting. Yeah.
Me not agree.
Hold on there.
Me not agree at all.
Yeah. I'm expecting like 1 to 5 years. You know, 1 to 5 years is good enough for me. Like after that, you're kind of pushing it. You kind of you're really pushing it for me to keep it pushing. So,
I mean, honestly, marriage, right? It's something that it's that feeling that you get then, that the finality of where you are in your life with your significant other, you know, your girl or whatever. You know, the buck stops after marriage. You know, you can't, have no more space. You know, have no more wiggle room for. It's not just about cheating, but overall, in terms of relationships, you have like certain vibration you have to be more mindful of. You know, in terms of how you socialize with people and who you socialize with. But
once you're in a relationship
and things like that. When you're in a relationship,
it should be
you
the same.
still have the liberty.
No, you don't.
You still have the wiggle room.
No, you don't.
In my opinion.
No, you don't.
In my opinion, you still have the wiggle room. If you maneuver and do certain things, not everything, but certain things. But when you're married, it changes. It becomes more I'm looking for the word strict. You know, you have to be more restricted in your approach to certain things. Not even certain things, to everything, because now financially it's both of you. It's one unit. It's not just me and you, and me can do my thing. And if I want to take you out to dinner, if I want to pay the bills, or if I want to read, or if I want to do that, or if I want to do that, I do that.
So you mean if you want to pay the bills?
Yeah, because sometimes maybe you live for your own and me live for my own.
Okay.
And we're in a relationship. And
I thought you
me I
meant
deal with my thing, and maybe you ask me to do your thing for you, and maybe me I do it, but I don't have to. Because at the end of the day, you have your own responsibility to take care of yourself. I'm not your husband.
Yeah, but you're my man.
Yeah, me understand that,
and
that's fine. Mean. But me still reserve the right.
No.
Me still reserve the right as your man, right? Not as your husband. Like when you become a husband, you no longer reserve the right.
Ah, brother.
You no longer reserve the right.
Playboy.
To anything.
Playboy. Listen, that's some bullshit right there, okay? Because first of all, if me and you are dating, right? Whether I'm living separate, if I'm living with you, and if I need my bills paid, there should be no hesitation. There should be no second thought.
What I'm saying.
There should be no, if I want to do it, I will do it. No.
Of course.
No.
Of course.
No. You not feel say you come and jump up and down in my hole whenever you want to, but you gotta choose when you want to pay my bills, when you want to do certain things.
Yes.
No, brother. No, it don't work like that.
Yes, because at the end of the day,
so me gotta choose when me want to do, when me want to do then.
Of course, that's what I'm saying. There's a balance there.
Okay.
There's a balance there now. You can choose to say, all right, me I hold back because me I wait on this, and that's why you have some people that decide that, you know what, we now give up until we get married. Because when we get married, we're all in.
No.
But if
I gotta know what you about from with dating. So the dating is pretty much is a blueprint of what I'm gonna get when we're married. Being married ain't gonna change you. Because if you're dog shit before we're married, they're gonna be dog shit after we're married.
I don't agree.
Yes.
I don't agree. That's nonsense. That's nonsense.
Listen to me.
When you get married,
Most men, that shit don't change none of y'all. It don't change none of y'all. And for you personally, don't even go there. Marriage did not change you. No. Your actions caught up to you, and you were tired of doing the bullshit and going through the same bullshit. The mindset ain't changed. The mindset did not change. Okay.
The mindset changed.
The mindset did not change. You just was tired of being nagged or tired of having me on your ass about certain things, or you just feeling like I'm upset, or the anger you're feeling, or the negativity, whatever you want to call it.
All right.
You were tired of feeling
that. So that not play a part, but the mindset should change.
Yeah, it should change, but most of the time
should change.
But if it wasn't for me, your mindset would have not changed.
No, I mean, at the end of the day, there are different things that happen within a relationship that contributes to the mindset.
Whatever.
Changing.
Whatever.
So even if it be you just being annoying and saying, yo, listen, you gotta stop doing this, or this gotta be that, or whatever you call it, however you just describe it. Even if it is you doing whatever it is you just described, it contributes to the mindset changing. You understand what I say? And that is what I mean. So at the end of the day, if a man decide or a woman decides, say, you know what, we're gonna stay engaged for 15 years, 20 years until we're ready for this finality.
No,
it not gonna change.
I'm not doing that.
Because at the end of the day, I'm gonna go into this now and I'm not ready, and then it just got. So
don't pick up a woman from the start. Yeah, pick up a woman.
That is responsibilities.
That is responsibilities out the jump. If you're there with a woman, that is responsibilities. You can't deal with a woman and feel say you just not. You cannot deal with a woman. Let me speak for me. Let me speak for me. You cannot deal with me and feel say you're just going to sleep with me and that's it. It don't work like that. Same way how y'all want a woman to talk about what you bring into the table. Same thing, I ask you what you bring to the table. You're not gonna say, yeah, just come jump up and down in my wall and that's it. It don't work like that.
I feel like that is fine. That is a decision
even
that
if
you
we're
have
not
to make.
Even if we're not married. If it's just a relationship, you're gonna be playing your part. You're there for a reason. The whole purpose of a union is for both of us to come together to make life easier
and
for both of us.
That official
and to make it once you're in a relationship, it's not so one on there. Well, we weren't doing that. Marriage didn't make it official for us because when we were dating, you were paying the bills, you were paying the rent. You were doing certain things.
Because we were living together.
But that's what I'm saying. If we're living together, you can't come tell me nothing about you're not paying or you pay when you want to pay.
No, you have to understand what I mean. Like, there are different scenarios that people are in. You know, we are not all in the same scenario. I'm talking about different scenarios. I'm talking about scenario where a man might live on his own and a woman might live on her own. And they have something going on. They're trying to build whatever. They're trying to build.
Okay.
You know, trying to connect. And you might have your responsibilities as a woman before me come in at the picture and me have mine. And what I'm saying is, if I feel like I want to contribute to your situation,
no,
I will.
No,
but at the same time, I reserve the right to say, listen, man, before I came here, you were doing a thing. Keep on doing a thing. Let's build together and let's see where it goes. And if that means we engage for 20 years or whatever the case may be, then, you know, it is what it is. Suppose the situation is that you're comfortable with this engagement and it's working.
We were engaged. Well, we were engaged for a long time. We were together before a long time before we got engaged. But no, when I sit down with you,
even pre-engagement, the time before we even got engaged.
No, the time before we got engaged, remember, we were still young.
Yeah, and still getting to know each other.
We got married when I was 24.
Still getting to know each other.
23. I was 23, 24 when we got married. Like, that's young. So that was pretty, like, for even 24-year-old now, they ain't trying to think about marriage. Everybody out here thinking and bopping, you get what I'm saying? So it was a little bit different for us with the age difference. But in an age now where I am 35, I am not sitting here 15 years being engaged to no man.
Yeah, but support the life happy. Support your life happy.
I don't give two shits.
You still worry about marriage?
Yeah, because the same way is a commitment, the same way you're talking about the commitment part of it, or man the program certain way until y'all are in that phase. Yeah. And because me know that certain way.
And you want that.
Yeah.
But
You're not come give me half.
So you use my point now
because
to solidify
it's
your
that
point.
You just said, Playboy, so I'm gonna use that shit against you. What you think? What you think
Yo,
your words
so
are just gonna be
wicked.
used? You're just gonna, it's just gonna be said like no.
Yo, no wicked enough.
It is what it is, Playboy.
I use my point now to solidify your point. And you don't see that fight against my point.
Take us sometime. May I show you how it go? It's called flipping the script. It's called using your brain.
What this?
Nah, but anyway. it's real though.
Anyway,
it's real though.
I feel like if a man want or a woman want wait, you wait. You don't want to jump into something you're not ready for. And then when you jump into this thing, you know, fire hot.
I agree.
And you can't deal with it and
but
marriage
you could figure that out within the first 5 years of a relationship. You can know whether it's going to work, yes or no. Us as women, so? Yes.
Because most times women and men separate after 20 odd years in a relationship.
Because most people, they just get bored of each other. Because they're tired of the same repetitive thing. They're tired of the same boring missionary or whatever it is that they're doing. They want some spice. They want something else. So that's where it is. I don't think it's because they don't, you know what I'm saying, the connection is not there. What was the question?
You think that people, if you think that after 20 years, 30 years, people are still getting divorced?
Yeah, because I think it's because of them just being bored of each other. I don't think it's not
boredom.
Yeah.
After 30 years.
Yeah, some people get bored of each other. The only reason why I think we haven't really gotten bored of each other is because our relationship, we've had like at points we've had like long distance relationship where we weren't really physically here with each other, but we were still together, and we kept it going through communication, video calling and stuff like that. So I feel like if we were with each other every single day throughout this 20 years that we've been together, no. Maybe it wouldn't have lasted, and maybe it would probably be going towards the ending right now. But I think the distance, because from the jump of our relationship, we've always had distance. We've always had a long distance relationship until recently.
Interesting.
Think about it.
It's definitely an interesting thought. You know.
I think that's why we've lasted so long. It gives us that room to. You know, they say distance make the heart grow fonder.
Yeah.
I think
that's why I feel that boredom. Boredom creates distance, and then the distance should make you come back to you.
No, because if you're with someone constantly and they're doing things that starts to annoy you after a while, and then after a while,
after 30 years, babe.
Yeah, you do shit that annoy the hell out of me. I'm
so
still learning.
So you're trying to tell me, 30 years from now, you're gone because I do shit.
30 years from now, I'm gonna be 65. Where am I going at 65? Like, I'm not out here trying to be dating nobody at 65.
People are doing that.
Yeah, because they just feel like that's the end of the road for them. Me personally, like, getting divorced at 65. If I get divorced at 65, I'm not trying to be in no relationship with nobody else. I'm not trying to be, you know what I'm saying, no wife to nobody. I'm gonna be for the streets.
Okay. Okay.
I knew there was going to be a reaction.
Okay.
I knew he was going to do that. Like, what the hell?
Okay.
Nah, but seriously, when I'm 65, I don't see myself being in no like relationship with nobody after you. Like, that's not going to happen for me. Okay. I'll date.
There should be no after me.
There won't be any after you.
Always be in the present.
As long as you play your part.
As long as you don't get bored.
No, as long as you play your part and
so
do what you gotta do.
So we're not talking about play a part. We're talking about boredom.
For me, it's not boredom because you know how I am already. I enjoy my own company. Like, I could be by myself and I'm good. Like, I don't need no company. I could be in the room, my TV, my medication, and I'm straight. Like, I'm doing my thing and you know what I'm saying? And I'm chilling. I don't really let that bother me. There's times when I want to be alone. There's times when I just want to be by myself and just have my thoughts to myself. And there's times when I want to be all up under you. So for me, I have that. I don't always want to be up under you. So when it gets to a point where you're annoyed or you're like, she's always here. Like, you know, I'm not going to feel no type of way. And then we catch each other's vibe.
Me can't really me can't see the boredom part as a reason why.
People get bored. Because, I mean, when you get older, like when you start to get older, your interests change, right? And a lot of people don't know how to adapt to their spouses, their interests, like changing or them changing as a person. Like you, obviously everyone wants to evolve and everyone wants to grow as a person.
Yeah, but if you've been together
a lot of spouse don't understand that growth. A lot of spouse sometimes is where a spouse don't respect your career choice or your career changes. That can cause an issue. It could be financial, like
but that's
money,
what I'm saying.
It
can't be boredom.
Yes, it can be boredom because people do get divorced because they're bored. But that's why most men cheat, because they're bored.
Why you always have to use the man as the person, as the father?
All right, that's why most women cheat. Let me use that then, because that's why women do cheat, because of boredom or emotional connection, lack of emotional connection. Because since it's like you want to talk about somebody else, like kind of man, a man me talk about.
No more you balance the thing.
That's why you're here. You're here to balance the thing. I'm here to speak for the woman, and you're here to speak for the men. Yes, that's no. I can't speak for everybody. Because me's not a man. I can't talk for the man. I don't understand on the program. I don't understand on the work. So I can't talk for them.
That's why women cheat, because they're bored.
That's why most women cheat, because they're bored.
Yeah, why you always blame the man for the negative aspect of the thing?
It's not about blaming the man, it's about stating the facts. Like, that's what it is. I mean,
yeah, at the end of the day, Nikita, I just feel like...
Hold on. Let's go into this then, if that's the case. I remember the video that we saw, right? With the guy, and he was going, it's like a little knee-high water. I wouldn't say little, because the water looked like it was moving.
Water didn't move.
So, he was going through a knee-high water with his girl, or presumed to be his girl. He put her on his back, trying to get across the water, right? In the event that he's walking and all of this, homeboy probably tripped, probably fell in a little pothole, whatever it is that he slipped on. He fell. Both of them fell, tumbled over. She's going along in the water. He's trying to save her. He finally catch her. But he can't really get her back on his back to get up to go across, you know what I'm saying, to get out the water. Dun, 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 dun. Hercules pops up.
Captain Saberho
popped up and just put Shorty, picked her up. She wrapped her legs around him, wrapped her arms around his neck, while her boyfriend proceeded to hold her hand like this, like he's holding on. And Captain Saberho just whips her out the water. And for me personally,
and you decide, say, all right, because of that, a man, she feel leaving.
Hold on. A girlfriend of mine sent me the video, and she asked me, like, what are my thoughts on it? And my thing was, he about to get Shorty taken, like he about to get his girl taken. Because for me as a woman, and I think a lot of women would agree with me when I say this, we like to feel secure, we like to feel protected. It doesn't matter what it is, it doesn't matter where the situation happened, it doesn't matter who is with. If we're with our man and something happens, we want to feel protected. So if I'm in this water, this knee-high water, knee-high, and you decide that you wanted to put me on your back, knowing say you can't manage me, but you take me up and put me on your back now, and I try to walk across this water with me, no, say you can't do it. But you still proceeded to do so.
That just sounds like ungratefulness.
It's embarrassing.
You know, because, you know, I'm me wrong. I'm me wrong for real, you know.
Because, you know,
we shouldn't try.
It's not
to help you in a no way, shape, or form in the scenario.
If you're trying to
because if me I try to help you, and at the end of the day it never work out, and because it never work out in the way how you feel like it will work out, you're gonna leave me because of that.
You're not
it's ungratefulness.
It's not about ungrateful. You're not understanding the severity of the situation, because this is my life right here. So if you know me can't say, you decide to take me up and put me upon your back, and you know you can't manage me for bring me across this water, what you should I do as a man is say, baby, me can't lift you up, you know, hold on for my hand, and we walk across the water together. You don't come put things on your back where you know say you can't manage. Don't take up things where you can't manage.
Ungratefulness.
It's not about ungratefulness.
And it boils down back to the same reasoning where we are talking about.
No, it's my
engagement.
Life.
You don't take up what you can't manage for real. Well, and in a real life, as a man or a woman, don't go in something where you can't manage.
I'm not gonna sit
don't take up no baggage and you know so you can't book your flight.
Don't talk about baggage.
You understand what I say? Because at the end of the day, a baggage that now, in my opinion, because what?
I'm expecting you to protect me.
You try.
I'm expecting you to protect.
Okay, you expect the expectation of nothing is wrong with expectation.
Almost doesn't count.
Nothing is wrong with expectation.
When it comes to my life,
but at the end of the day,
no. If you know,
if a scenario like that happens and you will take up yourself and leave me because of that,
yeah, because I don't feel secure. Because I don't feel secure. I'm not stupid. I don't feel secure.
And then, what to make it worse, we life happy before that even happened. So this one moment
I got cost you a lot of things.
This one moment I got cost you your whole time and energy and vibration where you invested in this relationship just
one
because
bad decision can change your life.
You have your shorty on your back and the water current too strong and she drop in the water, wet up her weave or whatever.
For real, that's her bundles got wet.
Like it's mental.
No, but that's not, no, it's mental. Not mental. No, it's not, because that's my life. And if as a man you cannot protect my life certain way, how do you expect me to be with you? How do you expect me to want to be with you?
So you equate dropping in a knee-high water as can't protecting your life?
It's not, yeah.
It's stupid. You understand what I'm saying?
If you can't protect me from a knee-high water, or you protect me from water,
at the end of the day, and
or you protect me from the water or reach your chest. Suppose one day I say, all right, then bring me gotta be.
Let me say this. Let me say this before you say that. If that is the case, and you decide to you're gonna leave me because of that, you know, say me gonna make it go on.
Yeah, and if you're going,
me not fight not even an inch.
Yeah, but if
you not fight,
if you stand up
because
there,
if you use this scenario to indicate to you that I can protect you, go on.
Yeah, well, and if you're gonna stand there and allow another man to come and swoop me up and take me away, like, then you don't need to be my man. You're not protecting me. And if I don't feel protected, there's no way I can even say,
why would it make him protect you?
I might do that. I might do that.
Why would it make him protect you?
For me, it's about protection and it's about security. And if you're not protecting me, making me feel safe, and you have another man doing it, you just standing by the wayside,
listen,
just watching
me not fight against what you say in theory. What you're saying in theory is absolutely correct. A man supposed to be able to protect him.
And if you know say you can't protect her, don't pick up where you can't manage.
You understand what I say? But in a scenario like this,
if you know say you cannot manage
it makes no sense.
Bro,
you're gonna leave your husband or your man or whatever it is because you fell in some water. Some knee-high water and wet up your weave.
I could have died. The girl could have died in the water. Because she flipping in. She could have died. Whatever. She could have died.
Go on.
And right there, that's my life. And if you can't protect my life certain way, you don't need to be with me.
All right, go on.
You don't need to be with me.
Go on.
I'm dead ass on that.
Go on.
Yeah, I probably would leave. Like, I'm not going to be with no man that, like, if we're in a situation like that and you decide that you want to put me on your back knowing that you can't manage me because I'm weighty. I'm weighty. You know? Like,
one.
Yeah, there's no way.
Go.
Like, some of my endurance section, y'all want to have the most energy. Y'all want to lift up and flip up and do this. But then when it's necessary, you can't do that. Nah, playboy, you can't protect my life certain way. You cannot be with me. And that's just where it is.
All right, baby.
So if you decide
my book stop better.
Yeah, if you decide say you can't do it, or you not gonna put your life on the line, or you not gonna try to help me certain way, and actually
it makes no what the scenario. It just makes no goddamn sense. Stop equating it to putting life on the line. It's knee-high water.
But they were struggling though. He was struggling.
Listen to me, man.
They both were struggling. So if I'm here as the woman and I'm the dainty one and I can't survive and
that is the problem.
I can't try to get out this water. I can't, you know what I'm saying?
It's knee-high water.
It don't matter, but they
high
both,
water.
You know what? I'm going to post a video on our podcast page.
Yeah.
I'm going to post it on the page and you guys let us know what you think about the video. And please be
that are going to be the catalyst for you to leave me. Because I can't bring you across. I can't protect you.
And if you can't bring me across this little ass knee-high water, how you going to take me across the shit that's reaching your chest, playboy? How we going to do it? If the whole place start flooding right now, right? A tsunami come, God forbid, and we in some shit. I can't depend on you.
What do you mean?
If you can't save me from the knee-high, how you going to save me from the tsunami, playboy?
Okay.
You going to be riding the waves?
Okay.
Catch it?
Okay.
You get it?
Okay. I do. Okay.
Whatever. As I said, if you can't help me with the knee high, your ass ain't gonna be able to help me with the one that's reaching up at your chest. So
moral of the story, Learn to help your raw self.
Moral of the story.
God help those who help them raw self. That's the moral of the story. Alright?
Moral of the story is
learn to swim.
If you know say you can't manage certain things, don't take it up. If you know say you can't lift up the girl through the water, you don't pick her up all that and the toe on the walk and struggle through the water.
Learn to swim.
Nothing wrong with that.
And ladies and brothers, if you want to engage for a very long time before you go in a relationship, in your marriage, me not see no problem with it.
And ladies,
you know what I mean?
Please do not sit down and make no man take on for no
back. Yeah, that is true.
Nothing wrong with you, especially if the man out the road are doing thing and I go and pay slackness out there. You don't sit down and waste your time with no man.
That is true.
Especially when you say he's not stepping up to what he needs to do.
Yeah.
If you ain't gonna be that king for me, what you think I'm gonna be that queen for you? It don't work like that.
That is true.
You can't get a queen and you a peasant.
That is true.
Like, you got to get your shit together. And I'm not going to sit here no 15, 20 years waiting for you. Imagine me at 35, sitting here 15 years waiting for you. By the time you've married me, I don't use, I can't do nothing.
Yeah, but what the marriage are going to change when you reach 35?
What do you mean?
Yeah, what is going to change when we say I do?
Yeah, but for us, what I'm saying, like, for us, we got married. I was like 23, 24 when we got married. So it was young. It was okay for us to wait. We waited, I think it was 10 years before we got married, 9, 10 years before we got married. And that time, I think it actually helped us because we were still in our teenage years. It helped us to get to where we needed to be somewhat, for the most part, not 100%, but we were, almost there. We were almost ready for that commitment, but we were still young. So it's understandable for you to wait that time. If you're young, I can understand you wait 10, 15 years. There's nothing wrong with that. But as I said, me at 35 plus 15, what's that, 50? What am I doing 50 years old just getting married? And I've been with you for 15 years. I'm not doing it. I'm not sitting and wait so long for no man. And especially while you out there do what you want to, and you still live your life, and me there, I be second class citizen, and you have woman out the road with a top shelf. I go on like them a top shelf for you.
I get it. But at the same time, like I say, if you're not ready,
exactly. If you're not ready, don't take up nothing that you're not ready for.
Yeah, that's
exactly
what I'm saying.
Yeah. Don't take up nothing that you're not ready for. Because not all the man want have household and want to do this whole family thing, but you're not really ready for it. You're not ready for what comes with being a man of the house. Definitely. You're not ready for all of that.
And that's why.
And a lot of women aren't ready either. Because there's a lot of women that jump into marriage and they're not ready to be a wife.
And that's
Some
why
women aren't meant to be a wife.
And that's why I prefer to say, wait.
Wait. I agree with that. Yeah, so I guess we agree with something.
Wait.
We agree on that.
Wait. And if it says that it take too long, move on.
Exactly, and it's not matching your time frame or what it is that you need to match your lifestyle or what you're doing. You keep it pushing. And sit on away upon a boy and a girl.
Especially if he or she is not treating
you the way that you need to be treated.
To be treated.
Exactly. Like, you keep it pushing. Don't sit down and wait, wasting your time, and your calling or your soulmate is probably the next doorstep away.
Definitely.
Or the next knock away, or wherever he is or she is, So definitely. As we said for this episode, please let us know what you think. I'm going to post the video on our page so you guys could definitely view it and let us know how you feel about the situation. If you would leave your spouse for Captain Saver, or you will be with your spouse still and still have that respect and genuine love for them. For me, I don't know if I can definitely do all of that. I would definitely be looking at you sideways, and I would feel sideways if my man can't protect me certain ways. But you can let us know what you feel about this topic, both of our topics that we discussed today. If you have any topic suggestions that you want us to discuss, please, you can always let us know. Hit us up on social media. If you're following us, if you're not following us, please start following us on Instagram. We are, what is our handle? Music and Marriage. Music A&D Marriage Podcast. Yeah. And my personal handle on Instagram is Nikki_Gordon718.
And mine is Amlak Red Square.
And if you're viewing us on YouTube right now at Amlak Red Square Official, make sure you go over to all the streaming platforms and check us out. Yeah. We are available on all streaming platforms that podcasts are available: iHeartRadio, Apple Podcasts, Google Podcasts, Spotify. Anywhere podcasts are available, we're definitely there. So check us out. Thank you guys for joining us on another episode of Music and Marriage. My name is Nikita. I am your host, and this is my co-host.
Amlak Red Square. Big up on yourself,
Peace out, people.
Peace.
Excuse the extra noise. King is around.
Yeah.